Alright guys, we have a Maytag Bravo, Whirlpool made, and the issue we're having with this, no power. You press the power, hold it down, nothing. So we're going to take this panel off and we're going to check the panel and see if we have any corrosion. Corrosion sometimes can cause the unit not to come on, so it might not be anything at all. It might just be some corrosion, so we'll dig in and see what we got. Too much water, too much. Yeah, a lot of times the board does not look bad so far. On these boards, a lot of times when they're bad, you'll see like a burnt, but it's just very distinct. It's not a black. It's usually white in color. So we're gonna concentrate on this. This is where I'm gonna be concentrating on. I do see a little discoloration there, and right there. So maybe. No, everything looks good. I'm gonna check for voltage coming in. You should have a noise filter. I don't see one on this machine. That's weird.
That's what it was, Lorenzo. I think there was because it was rinsing, and then all of a sudden it just stopped. And
right.
It started to make that noise, like a clinging.
Let's see something here. See that? It looks almost burnt. We'll take a look there. I should actually take it off and show. Take a look right there. Yep. Move that back.
Okay, you have the cord for it though?
Yeah, take it. You see it? Right there. So I'm gonna try and clean it first and see if that fixes it.
Or it was making a noise. The sensor light.
Right.
So the water is off there?
Yeah, but I can activate it.
Okay.
That's the water valve. Where's it at? Come on. I think this is the drain pump. I don't want to activate the drain pump because
because it's all
yeah, it's all on the floor. It's a big house, but they made a small laundry room. We'd have water on the floor right now. All right, so we're looking. Set your meter on volts DC, and we're gonna be checking the main board, what kind of power we're getting over here. All right, so we're gonna be checking for power, and you want to get about 5 volts DC from your board. Okay, we got 5.1, and the other pin got 4.5. 5.1. All right. All right. So our board is good. Don't replace the board. We're dealing with the user. And as you can see, we have some burnt marks. So we're going to take this off and take a better look at it and see what the damage is. All right, guys. So we're checking, see if we have continuity between here and those. You see how they look corroded? So we're going to clean those, but I want to show you something. See, nothing. Now if you rub a little deeper, scratch it. Wrong pin, hold on. Okay, let's go to pin 2. So you got a signal. There we go. Good. So we're going to clean this up. Get some WD-40 little brush and scrub. Normally I would use a conformal coating on these, but with WD-40 it keeps all the corrosion away, and we should fire this thing up. Alright, so as you can see, we're using WD-40, and what WD-40 has, it has a beautiful property that it repels and protects the electronic components. So this will actually protect it from future corrosion from coming back. So another good thing to do with your washer is keep the lid open after you're done washing. It minimizes corrosion quite a bit. So what you want to do, get a good brush. I was using a toothbrush, but you want to get a really stiff bristle, and that gets in there. A highliner brush that's really stiff. I had a few of them and I could not find them, so end up using a toothbrush. And in fact, the other one I was using was a highliner, or whatever, some makeup brush, and pretty stiff. It did the job pretty good, but the main thing is you want to get the corrosion out of there, because what's happening is the contact where you plug your user in to the board, it has power points, and when the copper or the traces are corroded from point A to point B, you're not able to get a signal, and those signals are super low, 5 volts DC. So any corrosion basically stops the signal. So when you put your finger on, it senses nothing. So super sensitive, super low voltage. And so right now I was using my meter lead to just slightly scrape. Now you do not want to go hard, because we're talking about just a thin layer of corrosion. It's nothing crazy. Now, if you had a small wire brush, we're talking like a copper or a brass brush, they do have them, super tiny. I'll put one in the list in the description, and which is what I use, but that will work as well. It's a makeup brush, but sometimes you need something stiff, but not where it's going to scrape too deep, just to remove the oxidation. And be generous to the WD-40. It's not going to hurt anything, but it does a great job. And what it does, after the machine is used, you have that layer of protection where the water will not penetrate to do any further damage to the user.
Good.
So, all right, enjoy the rest of the video.
Powered right up.
Yep.
Nice, 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 nice.
And we don't want to press. It will go into drain.
Because
so.
nothing is inside. You're good now.
Yep. All right. And that's how you take care of that, guys.
And right now we have a lot of
You owe me
WD-40
big time.
on there, and it's nice.
All right, guys. So we're done. First, you want to make sure you get the back, that piece, those in, and of course, make sure the unit is unplugged before you do anything. Always unplug first. And then you push down. And now you got your screws left in the back, and your machine is ready to go. All right, we're done. We're gonna power up. As you can see, she starts. I'm gonna press start, press and hold. Beautiful. Water's coming in.
She needs to get the water out.
Thanks for watching.